Hey there, I'm Jake Panasevich, and today we're going to practice side stretches. Come onto your mat and stand at the top of your mat with your feet together, legs together. Big breath in, reach your arms overhead, and hold your right wrist with your left hand. Point your right palm straight forward and lean to your left. Okay, weight in your heels. Draw your sternum towards your navel, so just watch you don't banana your back. Okay, come back to center. And second side, hold your left wrist with your right hand, lean to your right, hips to the left. Okay, and bring it back to center. Reach both arms up. Okay, exhale, bow forward, step your feet apart, at least inner hips width, one fist width. Bend your knees enough to touch and clear your back. And inhale, lift halfway up. Legs straight, get as tall as you need to get an extension in your back. And exhale. Hands to the mat, step back for plank. Legs straight, lower down for low plank. Okay, keep your shoulders lifted, lower all the way to the floor. Okay, now line your belly, point your feet, bring your arms alongside your body. Turn your palms towards the floor, come onto your fingertips. Big breath in, lengthen first, shoulders even with the base of your neck. And come up for locust, shoulders up, arms lift, legs lift. Okay, keep your hip points grounded. Look to your right, turn your chest right, right shoulder back. Okay, and second side, look to the left, turn your chest left, left shoulder back. And bring it back to center. Flatten your hands by your ribs, tops of feet down. Inhale, Cobra, pull your chest forward as you come up. Look over your right shoulder and broaden your waistline left. Okay, only so far as the left head of your arm bone doesn't slouch forward. Okay, back to center. Second side, look over your left shoulder, broaden your low back to the right, and set your right shoulder back. Okay, and bring it back to center. For down dog, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back. For down dog, should be long enough in your stance after doing that push-up sequence. Feet inner hips width apart. You're gonna bend your right knee deeply, swivel your heels right, toes to the left, till your left heel roots. And swing your right leg in front of and across your left. Okay, hands flat, arms straight. Lift your left hip up, broaden the whole left side of your body. Okay, and bring it back to center. Second side, bend your left knee, turn your heels left till your right heel roots. And swing your left leg across your right. Just like down dog, arms straight, just a little twist. Broaden from your right hip point all the way up through the right underarm. And back to center. Bend both knees as much as you have to tip your pelvis up. And inhale, step your right foot between your hands for lunge. Bend your front knee right over your ankle. Back foot vertical, come up, hands on your right thigh. Focus on your right heel as a point of contact to stay grounded. And power up the back leg. Then inhale, reach your arms up, palms forward. Hold your right wrist with your left hand. And do a little side stretch to the left. Okay, only so far as you can keep your hips square. And stay grounded through that right heel. Lean to your left. Okay, come back up. Release your wrist, reach up. And exhale, hands to the mat. And inhale, twist, right arm reaches up. Swing your right arm by your ear. Okay, keep that right heel rooted. Scissor square your right hip back as you turn your chest open. Okay, hands to the mat, step back. Down dog. Okay, feet touch at the back of your mat. Come forward for plank. Look at your right hand, turn it just slightly right for a side plank. Right hand, right side of foot. Stack your feet, lift your hips. Top arm by your ear. Tilt your gaze up if you're balanced. And exhale. Left hand down next to your right for plank. Straighten your hands out for low plank. Hips to the floor for Cobra. Point your feet. Slide forward as you come up. And exhale. Down dog. Okay, second side. Inhale. Step your left foot between your hands for lunge. Get long enough in your stance. Come up. Hands on your left thigh. Root your left heel heavy. Get earthy in your hips, power up your back leg. And then come up, arms up, torso up, palms face forward. Side hold your left wrist with your right hand. Lean to your right. Set your right inner thigh back. Broaden your waistline right, kind of like you did in Cobra. And look up and slightly left. Right, come back to center. Unhook, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. And inhale, twist. Left arm reaches up. And swing your left arm alongside your ear. Get a big side stretch to the left side of your body. Turn your chest towards the ceiling. Look up so far as it doesn't strain your neck. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step back for plank. Feet together. Come forward for plank. Look at your left hand. Turn it slightly left. For side plank, left hand, left side of foot. Lift your hips. Top arm by your ear. Turn your chest towards the ceiling. Look up. And exhale, hands to the floor. Straighten your hands out. And lower down for low plank. Inhale, Cobra. Slide forward. Bend your elbows just enough to set your arm bones back. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Pat up the knee as you need. Come up, hands on your right thigh. Point your back foot and get heavy in your hips. Okay, so far as you can keep your right heel rooted and hips square. You bend this right knee past your ankle and reach your arms up, palms forward. Hold your right wrist with your left hand, like holding this side for the side stretch, because it helps set your left inner thigh back, keep your hips square as you stretch. Root that right heel. Okay, come back to center. Hands to the floor. Tuck your back toes under. Get your back knee up. Step back. Down dog. In second side, inhale, left foot forward. Anjaneyasana, hands on your left thigh. Point your back foot. Get earthy in your hips. And reach your arms up. Hold your left wrist with your right hand this side. And this is going to just help promote sitting your right inner seam of your leg back so that back inner thigh flows back to square your hips. It'll actually help scissor square your front hip back. Left heel roots. Lean to the right. And come back to center. Hands to the floor. Step back. Down dog. Inhale. Step your right foot between your hands. Warrior two. Okay, and side angle. Right forearm to your right thigh. Left arm by your ear. Okay, and turn your chest towards the wall to your left. Square your hips towards the wall to your left. And it should feel good on that left side of your low back. So far as you can keep that alignment, chest turning open, you touch down for the full pose, right hand to the outside of your right foot, to the floor or a block. Okay, hands to the floor, step back, down dog. And second side, inhale, left foot forward, warrior two. And side angle, left forearm to your left thigh, right arm by your ear. You get a big side stretch through the right side of your body. Okay, so far as you can keep your chest turned towards the wall to your right, you'd reach down for the full pose. Hand to the outside of your left foot, widen your left knee against your left arm, turn your chest open, look up, hands to the mat. Down dog. Okay, inhale, step your right foot between your hands, warrior two. Okay, straighten both legs, tip forward for triangle pose. Okay, right hand to the outside of the center of your right outer shin, to the floor or the block. Get as tall as you need to lengthen your back. Today, swing your left arm by your ear. Stamp your back foot heavy, get a big side stretch. Hands to the floor, bend your knee, step back, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior two. Straighten both legs for triangle pose. Left hand just the outside of the center of your left outer shin. Get as tall as you need to avoid any slouch in the shoulders or neck. Keep your right foot heavy to set your right thigh back into its hip socket. as you swing your right arm by your ear and get a big side stretch. Okay, bend your left knee, hands to the floor. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Legs straight for chaturanga. Hips to the floor for cobra. Point your feet, pull your chest forward to come up. Okay, and exhale, down dog. Okay, and lower both knees to the mat. You can pat up the knees as you need. Tuck your toes under. Bend your elbows, palms face up. For Ustrasana, camel pose, draw your elbows back. Create a lift out of your low back. Every inhale, lift up. And only so much as it feels like a back lift, no compression. You can reach back, right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. As you got your heels broad in your chest, shift your hips forward as a unit, like a sail in the wind, wind at your back. And come out of this one, both hands at the same time. Okay, yeah, the more dramatic, the better. Okay, take a breath. You're gonna stand on your knees, swing your right leg out towards the side wall for Parigasana gate pose. So square your hips towards the wall you're facing. Walk your right hand down your right leg. Swing your left arm by your ear to get a big side stretch. You can either flex the foot or point. Point is a little bit more of the traditional variation. And this hand, right hand, just here to guide you. Watch you're not pushing on a straight leg. Eventually you can touch to the inside of your right shin to the floor, so much as you can keep your chest turning open. Okay, hands to the floor. Walk your hands underneath you. Okay, right knee down, left leg out for gate pose, Parigasana. Okay, square your hips towards the wall you're facing. Walk your left hand down your left leg. Reach your right arm by your ear like side angle. Get a big side stretch. Only go so far as your hips stay square and your chest turns open towards the ceiling. Right. Hands to the floor. Hey, walk your hands underneath you. And stretch your legs out in front of you. Well, let's do legs wide, actually. Yeah, legs wide. Upavisha Konasana. And take your left hand in front of your pelvis on the floor. Right hand behind you. Straight legs and lean more into your left hip. So you actually lean back slightly. Turn your chest over the right leg. And then you reach your left hand for your right outer thigh or shin or eventually your foot. Okay, right hand to the outside of your right shin on the floor. Tip your weight heavy in your left hip. Okay, so this left side, that's going to be the troublemaker side. Push that left leg heavy. Okay, if you've got the foot, take your right elbow to the inside of your right knee and hold your inner edge of your right foot with your thumb and index finger. Palm faces up and turn your chest open towards the ceiling. Okay, step 2, left arm by your ear. Okay, and so far as you can keep this left leg rooted and your chest lifted, you can reach with your left hand for your right toes. Turn your chest open. Okay, and come on up. Second side, right hand in front, left hand behind you on the floor. You really want to shift your weight more on this opposite leg, this back leg, because it'll tend to get light. You twist while you're upright and take your right hand for your left outer thigh, shin, or foot. If you've got your foot, option left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Hold your inner edge of left foot, your thumb and index finger. Palm faces up. Right arm by your ear like side angle. And option 2, hold your left toes with your right hand. Turn your chest open like side angle. Tip your weight more on your right leg, right hip heavy. And come on up and fold down the middle. If your back slouches at all, if your legs lift off the floor, if your knees bend, just stay upright. And hope you've enjoyed your side bending practice. My name's Jake. Thanks for being here. I'll see you soon. Namaste.